your skin got darker after using tretinoin, should you keep going or should you stop? This was one of my most asked questions on a recent post that I did on tretinoin use and darkening of your face because of it. First, this happens. You're not alone. You're not imagining it. It happens especially around the mouth or on your cheeks. And this is especially common in melanin-rich skin. So there are 3 options. Let's cover them. First one, you keep going. That darkness usually starts fading in about 6 to 12 weeks as your skin adapts to the tretinoin, your irritation settles, and your barrier calms down. But that only happens if you're gentle. You must skip harsh exfoliants. You have to layer in barrier support. That means things like niacinamide, panthenol, etc. can help, and a ceramide-rich moisturizer is a must. And you absolutely cannot skip sunscreen because you're making your skin more photosensitive, and you absolutely have to protect it from UVA damage. UVA damage is going to make it worse fast. No jokes. So if you're doing all of those things, once that inflammation and irritation settles down from using tretinoin, and also with the assumption that you have gently scaled up, right? You didn't jump into using tretinoin for the first time for 4 or 5 days a week. So assuming you're gentle, assuming you've scaled up correctly, that irritation is going to calm down in about 6 to 12 weeks, and you're going to start seeing the brightening benefits of tretinoin. Option 2 is to stop using it. Well, what happens? With tretinoin, you are increasing your cell turnover. So skin from the base gets to the top faster, and with that, any pigmentation that's trapped in it also gets to the top faster, and if you're gently exfoliating, you are removing that pigmentation. Now, if you stop tretinoin, well, this cycle is going to slow down. It happens over time, but it's going to slow down. So can you still recover? Let's say you can't tolerate tretinoin at all, you've tried everything and you want to stop. Yes, you can recover, but you have to add in other tyrosinase inhibitors and brighteners and be very consistent with them as well to get results over time. It's going to take longer to see the results than it would with tretinoin and tyrosinase inhibitors added in together, but it can still be done. The third option is, I think, the smarter option. So let's say you're really irritated by tretinoin. You absolutely cannot deal with the inflammation, the irritation, the peeling, the flaking, etc. You've tried everything. Well, don't give up on retinoids completely. Just drop down to a gentler form of it. You could drop down to a retinol even. It's going to give you results. It may take longer, but you are still going to get the benefit. The positive with this is that your risk of inflammation is going to go way down, especially for brown skin. When you're picking out retinol or retinal, look for formulas that have niacinamide or ceramides, etc. in it to give you the barrier protecting benefits. So bottom line, don't panic. This phase is common. What you have to do is listen to your skin and adjust. That's how you'll get from inflamed to glowing. Follow me to learn more about hyperpigmentation and anti-aging, especially for melanin-rich skin.